The thing outside my cabin. It started on the third night. I had rented a small cabin deep in the woods for a week. The nearest town was over 30 miles away, and the owner had warned me that cell service was almost non-existent. At first, it was exactly what I wanted. Silence. No traffic. No people. Just trees stretching endlessly in every direction. The first 2 nights were uneventful, but on the third night I woke up around 2:17 a.m. At first I didn't know why. Then I heard it. A knock. 3 slow knocks. From outside. I sat up immediately. The cabin had only one door, and nobody should have been anywhere near it. I checked my phone, no signal. No. The knocking came again. 3 slow knocks. I walked to the window and carefully peeked through the curtain. Nothing. The porch was empty. The woods beyond it were dark and still. I stood there for several seconds. Then I heard another knock. This time it came from the side of the cabin, not the door, the wall. Someone or something was tapping directly on the wood. I grabbed a flashlight and shined it through the window. Nothing. No movement. No person. Just darkness. Eventually the tapping stopped. I convinced myself it had been a branch or an animal, and somehow I fell back asleep. The next morning I checked outside. There were no branches near the cabin. No signs of animals, no footprints, nothing. By afternoon I had almost forgotten about it. Then I noticed something strange. There was a muddy handprint on one of the windows, on the outside. The window was nearly 7 feet off the ground. I stared at it for a long time. Maybe someone had played a prank, maybe. But who would hike that far into the woods? I wiped it away and tried not to think about it. That night I locked every door and window. At exactly 2:17 a.m., I woke up again. This time the knocking started immediately. 3 slow knocks, then silence. 3 more knocks, then silence. I stayed frozen in bed. My heart was pounding. The sound moved around the cabin. First the front wall, then the side, then the back. It was circling me, slowly, deliberately, as if it wanted me to know it was there. Then something happened that I still can't explain. A voice, very faint, coming from outside. It sounded like a woman. She whispered only 2 words. "Let me in." I felt every hair on my body stand up. The voice came again, closer. "Let me in." I ran to the window. Nobody was there, but the voice continued. Calm, patient, as if it knew I was listening. "Let me in." I didn't sleep for the rest of the night. When morning came, I packed my things. I was ready to leave. Then I found something on the porch, a photograph, old and faded. The picture showed the cabin, but it wasn't empty. Someone was standing in front of it. A woman. Her face was blurry. On the back of the photograph were 4 words. "She still wants inside." I drove straight to town. Before heading home, I stopped at a diner and showed the photograph to an elderly waitress. The moment she saw it, her expression changed. She asked where I got it. I told her. She went quiet. Then she told me a story. Years ago, a woman had disappeared near those woods during a winter storm. Search teams looked for weeks. They never found her. Some locals believed she reached the cabin, others believed she died before she got there. But according to the stories, and people staying in that cabin occasionally heard knocking in the middle of the night. 3 knocks, always 3, and sometimes a voice asking to be let in. I laughed nervously and told her that sounded like a campfire story. The waitress didn't laugh. Instead, she asked me a question. "Did you answer her?" I said no. Her shoulders relaxed. Then she said something I'll never forget. "Good." I left immediately. I never went back. Months passed. Life returned to normal. Then one evening, while looking through photos on my phone, I found a picture I didn't remember taking. It was a photo of the cabin window, taken on the 2nd day before anything happened. At first, I didn't notice anything unusual. Then I zoomed in. Standing between the trees behind the cabin was a woman, watching, and according to the timestamp, the photo had been taken a full day before. I deleted the image, but sometimes, late at night, I still wake up suddenly, and for a split second, I swear I can hear it. 3 slow knocks.